I am walking on water now.
You're standing on it. Walk over there.
Yeah. Miraculous, that, mate.
I've invented swimming!
Oh, God.
Look, what are you going to act?
Oh, bad news.
What?
The Dacia Sandero. It's delayed.
Oh, no. Anyway, last week... Hammond, we can't... There's nothing to be gained by... Hammond, you idiot! You reversed into the sports lorry! No, you've broken my lorry. You've broken it.
I didn't know genuinely that was an accident.
Don't just drive off, Hammond! 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 It's broken my headlights, radiator, my bull bar's broken.
I didn't see you in the mirror. This Ducati 1098.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
It's a Ducati 1098. I'd like to put it forward to go on the board. In fact, I'd like to put it in the cool. I seriously, no, there's every reason why this is a very, very cool bike. It's an Italian superbike, but it isn't just technically very, very clever. It also looks beautiful. Touched a nerve there, I think. Did that touch a nerve?
Do not put a motorcycle on the board. Now look what's happened.
I'm sensing disagreement from you.
Run or you'll be a lot shorter.
I'm gonna...
Normally for a job like this, they'd use 14 men. We were using 32. And to pep them up, I'd prepared a stirring motivational speech.
The Parthenon, the pyramids, the Great Wall of China, each a shining beacon of man's ambition. And today, gentlemen, the D5481 will join that list. We shall build this road in a day. Our resurfacing work will last for 1,000 years.
Sadly, Jeremy's speech went on a bit, but...
Oh, yes. So there we are. Hill starting, solved. Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
Well, fair dues, that works. You do have to tow a log about, but it works.
I am a happy man today.
Chaps,
Yeah?
are we likely to see a gorilla?
I hope we do see a gorilla, actually. I
Stand my bonnet and say, could you do a better job than that?
But look on the bright side, James. It's going to be a scorcher today. Oh, my God! If you're thinking of coming to America, this is what it's like. You got your Comfort Inn, you got your Best Western, you got your Red Lobster where you eat. Everybody's very fat, everybody's very stupid, and everybody's very rude. It's not the holiday programme, it's the truth.
And before they get any funny ideas, I thought it might be a good idea to pay them a visit.
We invented everything. Without the British, you wouldn't even be here. We gave you Fleetwood Mac and Oasis and The Who and Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones and Genesis and Pink Floyd. And what did we get back in return? What did you give us? I'll tell you what you gave us. Michael Bolton. Thank you very much. How you've enriched the world with the stupefyingly dull...
Buddy. Quiet down. Very peaceful neighborhood. You've had your say. No more. And you've had your warning.
We invented the police force!
That's it.
And we invented...
All right. Thank you very much. Let's take a ride
He
down.
invented the US Navy, did you know that?
Nice warm cell.
Are they handcuffs? They're British. Ah, painful. Police brutality, that was one of ours. And you're going to put me in a car. A German invention, that, you know, got nothing to do with you lot. Do you know how many American components there are in Concorde?
Not interested.
Well, you should be, because I'll tell you how many there are. None! Not one! Nothing at all.
It's time for a question. And the question is, where is the best driving road in the world? Something that has everything. The challenging bends, no traffic, the great views, the long, fast straights, the lot.
Yeah. Now, it's unlikely to be here because everyone does 5. It's not going to be here because everyone's on drugs. That's all just full of ox. Al Gore says that's gone, so it's not going to be down there. That's full of spiders. Signposts here are all full of gibberish. They're all communists. Can't go there because the Americans will shoot you.
No!
Yes.
No,
What?
thank you.
Hello, can anyone help? Thanks. Which department's this? I'm really lost now.
Companies have held talks with government ministers about how to handle the number of claims that have resulted from last month's floods. The total bill is estimated at about £1.5 billion. Mark Simpson is in.
Sorry everyone, sorry. It's looking good. The damn doors come off.
That's quite a big panel gap you've got there.
That is quite a gap. You lost that badly. You lost
Last
that.
place, mate.
In that test.
Always let the lorry go.
Because this is a hard job, and I'm not just saying this to win favour with lorry drivers. It's a hard job. Change gear, change gear, change gear, check your mirrors, murder a prostitute, change gear, murder, check your... That's a lot of effort in a day. Yay! Look at that! That's good.
They told me that coal-fired eggs would be delicious. They were lying.
The atom is fast on an entirely new level. I have never ever driven anything that accelerates so fast.
It's so quick, it can destroy your entire face.
That is unbelievable speed. I am an alien.
I'll tell you something else.
Oh, God. That's not gone well.
They are. Jeremy, hold on. Jeremy. Can I just get quite clear? What you just did as a grown man was light a pipe and put the wrong end of it in your mouth.
Jeremy, can I just say, this is the biggest entertainment I've had on a road journey in my whole life. It's absolutely hilarious.
And my ingenious snow measuring tactic didn't go brilliantly.
Wow! That's a lot harder there.
Ow, ow, I'm on fire. Oh, ow. Why did I? Oh, for God's sake! Right, that's got it.
How thrilled are you that Top Gear is nowhere near as successful now that you're not on it?
It's a hard face to pull, this one. Let me try.
Because the other guys are always very generous and always saying...
Yeah,
oh,
James and Richard always say, no, it's a shame. We wish them all the best. I don't. No, I do.
Hyundai. Bless you.
You know, I was in America a couple of years ago filming. This took place in Texas, which is the biggest car dealership in the world. The frontage is a mile long. And I said to the guy who owned it, "What do you sell here?" And he went, "We sell a lot." And he mispronounced every single one. Hyundai, Mitsubishi, Toyota, Nissan, Jaguar, BMW. Every single one of them was wrong.
They used to be able to drive into London on 3 lanes. You made it 2.
Yeah.
You put a speed camera up. You made it 50. That was daft.
And it meant, no, that the flow of the traffic was better because people aren't rushing to the 2 lane from 3. And I've heard motorists get, and I hear them all cheering here, but don't you get annoyed when somebody wants to push in, actually, when you've done your 3 and your 2? How many people get annoyed at that when they come down to 3 and they come down to 2?
Public
come on,
meeting.
put your hands up. You know they are. They are. And they
John,
get bloody well
Sit down. Sit down. It goes... Right.
Hey, they're cheering for me, not you.
All right, fair enough. Right, accident report form. Was Avis vehicle on correct side of the road? Yes, I was. Explain how accident occurred. A maniac came the other way. State who, in your opinion, was responsible for the accident. Him! Him! He was mad! Right. Onwards! Right, now, there's a new motoring website come out. It's for homosexuals. It's a motoring site for homosexuals. Do you know what they've called it? No, not Top Queer. So that's very good. Very good. That's better than what they've come up with. That is actually better. They've actually called it, we got it here, Top Gayer. I like Top Queer more.
Yeah. Well, set up a rival one.
The best thing about this, okay, because I went and checked this one out, and yeah, the editor is called Rich.
Oh, come on, it's not...
No, he's put a CV of himself in, and he says he lives in the Cotswolds.
Well, yeah, I do.
He's got a 4x4.
Yes, I have, but look, I'm not moonlighting as the editor of a gay website, OK?
He's got a dog.
Yes, look, it's not me.
He's had his teeth whitened.
I haven't. I have not had my teeth whitened.
What, they've just become white?
In the same way that yours have gone green. It just happens to your teeth.
Anyway, listen. If you are a homosexual and you want to know about cars, write to Richard Hammond. That's suspiciously neat house. Dog. Things have gone literally I've hit the luxury toilet tissue. And some bread. Yes, I just hit some... Oh no! I've got incT biscuits literally everywhere.
Oh, God above. Well, it is a quick time now, but it possibly won't be once we've added on the destruction.
I've gone again. In the plums. Have you ever put toothpaste on your testicles for a joke?
Well, to be brutally honest, yes, I did when I was a teenager.
Yes, exactly. So did I. Do you remember the pain?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well...
Is that what it's like?
Yes.
James was very sympathetic.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fun.
With the pain getting worse,
Ow, ow.
I had to make an emergency stop.
Please may I use your lavatories? My scrotum is on fire. Have you ever put toothpaste on your scrotum?
With my gentleman's area sorted, we got back on the road.
Right, decelerate. Sometimes if you listen very carefully, you can hear my genius.
It was time to break out my genius.
Lamborghini's got one of their test drivers here. He's about this big. What's your name?
Giacomo.
Giacomo.
Giacomo is the Italian name.
Giacomo.
Giacomo.
Giacomo. Whatever. Don't worry, you look exactly like me. I'll tilt that camera down, it'll make you look taller. Be fine with a crash helmet on. Curly hair, same as me. But you've got to sound like me.
All right.
So, Hammond, you idiot. Say that. Hammond, you idiot.
Hammond, you idiot.
You idiot.
You idiot.
Exactly, because he always is an idiot, so you can always drop that in. It's a useful phrase.
Hammond,
the other one is, this is the fastest car, pause, in the world.
This is fastest car, pause, in the world.
Say it.
This is the fastest car, pause, in the world.
My boat is called Dumas. And everybody laughs when I go, Dumas.
Everybody laughs at it
But
for a
means,
reason.
but it means boat machine. Boat machine.
Yeah.
Do, boat, ma, machine. So why is that funny?
It's a similar pronunciation with mother in Vietnamese.
What? If that pulled up outside your house, you'd think, oh no, a drug dealer is here. And then there are some of the details. I mean, the radiator grille, for example, looks like the sort of towel rail that would be bought by the left back for Cheshire United. Yes, look at this. Look at this. Very brilliant. Ah! Oh my God! Yeah, now look. You know now we've got speed cameras to catch us speeding?
Yes.
You know all the hair dryers they used to use in the olden days, yeah?
What,
Do you know
the
what they're
radar
doing?
ones?
Yeah, the radar ones. Do you know what they're doing with them now?
Throwing them away.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, it's not like the law enforcement agencies aren't busy at the moment, to be honest. But anyway, they were out and about the other day catching people speeding on the river. What? Where the speed limit, we were told, is 7.4 kilometres an hour. What's that, four and a half?
That's walking pace.
I could swim faster than that. They're going to be prosecuting poo sticks. That is speeding.
Yeah.
It's this obsession everybody's got now that speed kills. It doesn't. Speed has never killed anyone. Suddenly becoming stationary, that's what gets you. That's the killer.
That will do it.
Yeah. Anyway, look. I went on the internet this week and I found this. I also found this. What that should say is lane closed so that we can impose a preposterously low speed limit on the lane that isn't closed and then put average speed cameras up so it can catch you speeding and fine you and spend the money on signs with squirrels on them with antlers. That's what that should say.
Now, round.
I went on the internet this week and I found this. It is just pure pornography. Look at it.
It's film. Look at it.
And there's 60.
Wow!
Holy mother of God, that was close. Oh no.
Do not pretend you've got clean pants, because I know you haven't.
Many poos shot out of my ani. 65 miles to the gallon. Honestly,
Why are you saying these things, and why then aren't you in one? Why are you in that VW?
It's the up exclamation mark. This, well, I brought this because I like it.
Well, hang on, you've just...
No, I like it. This is brilliant, but I like this. Let me put it to you this way, Hammond. You can buy better dogs than my West Highland Terrier, but I like my West Highland Terrier. Yes, it bites the postman, and it lays dog eggs all over the kitchen, and it steals food, but it's brilliant, and it goes, ah, ah. If this had ears, it'd go like that. Sadly, at this point, my dog impersonation was interrupted by the arrival of Captain Interesting. It's the most boring-looking car. What is it? I'm nodding off.
Good news!
What?
It's a Dacia Sandero.
Is it?
Yes.
Anyway,
It's a new XJ. The important question is it a proper Jag?
No, what you mean is this car slightly caddish? That's what you actually mean?
Yes.
Is the person who drives it a bit, what's the word? I'm not quite sure how to sum it up, but the sort of person who would go away for a weekend with his wife to a hotel, some romantic place, and spend the entire night flirting outrageously with a waitress, and it's okay because he's got a Jag.
That's a Jag drive. You can get away with anything. I'm terribly sorry, I ran over your dog. Oh, in my Jag.
Is it fair to say, do you think, that no Jag driver is ever entirely trustworthy, but it's in a really nice, likeable way?
Because if you went to a prison, forget the sort of stabbists and the scoundrels, the ones who are in there for a bit of tax dodging.
Yeah.
I bet 80% have got Jags. You know what I mean, don't you? Have you got a Jag? Who here's got a Jag? You've got a Jag? Look at him.
Yeah, he's a Jag driver.
He goes away with a sort of girl for the weekend and then goes, awfully sorry.
Bit of an issue with
Would
the
you
watch.
mind awfully settling this while I go and warm up the Jag? You know what I mean? I know Hammond and May think my 928 Porsche is a bit dull. But for one very good reason, it isn't dull to me. You see, back in 1994, I was living in London. I got a call one evening from my mum to say that my dad was desperately ill in a hospital in Sheffield and I needed to get there as quickly as possible. I'd just taken a chicken out of the oven and I thought, well, I'll take that for my mum because she won't have eaten. Ran outside and I had a 928 on test that week. And when I arrived in Sheffield, the chicken was still warm and my dad was still alive. In fact, he died half an hour later. And the truth is, if I hadn't have been driving a car which could sit quite happily at 170 miles an hour, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to say goodbye to my dad. So as far as I'm concerned, the 928 is all right.